this is the time of the year where them teams that ain't got, not a chance, they throwing out there some crazy lineups. You got people you never heard of.
So it's a bigger 30. Question. It's a bigger question. Then.
Yeah, but you got those like the younger players. They're letting the leash off. Like, yo, go out there and see what you can do.
I have a bigger question for you with that.
Like it's hard to coach too. It's really hard to coach against that.
Do we cut those games out? Like, is it This is what I'm saying, because
showing up that season.
At the end of the day, what's happening is, and we seeing it, and we know, we've been in it, and y'all see it as fans. The last 10, 12 games, 15 games, guys is done already.
Yeah.
It's teams who are completely checked out by All-Star weekend. So to have teams travel and force them to play, and now the guys who's been there, the veteran guys, the money guys, they ain't playing. They like, man, we ain't got nothing. We not got nothing.
On one end you got that. On the other end you got, damn, it ain't playoffs yet. Like, yo,
100%. Right. So and then you got. So now it's a fine line between your stars playing, who's really playing for something, versus a team with the stars is not playing and putting them young guys or putting guys that's out there to play against guys who's ready to go for the playoffs. It's a fine line.
What's the number? It's not 82 no more.
It's not 82.
What's the number?
65 to 68.
I was thinking 65.
Y'all went that low?
65 to 68.
Like 72.
It's like the first 10 games of the season and the last 10 games of the season, they look so similar.
No. Opening week is the best week.
I mean, but there's some BS results where it's like, all right, we'll see a team that, like, oh man, did they turn the corner this year? Then he'd be great. And then it gets to January, February, March. It's like, all right, that's not the same team.
Nah, I'm going to tell you when it gets whack. I'm going to tell you when it gets whack.
The NBA calendar, according to Carmelo Anthony.
It gets whack. So you have these phases of opening the first month of the season, couple weeks of the season, you start getting real basketball. That's when everybody went to big games, the matchups and the showcase games.
Crowd time.
The money time.
Yeah.
Then it gets a little break. Then they go to like Thanksgiving and, that little break right there. Everybody watching football. Guys are starting to figure it out. Guys are still getting in shape.
Yeah.
Christmas is when guys really start to turn it up.
Okay.
Because that's when most of the fans is like locked in to the game. Now that January, end of January, like the last week of January, All-Star weekend.
Oh,
shitty basketball. That's the whack part of the season right there. That's when guys just like, man, if you losing, you're like, man, we got to get to this. We got to get to the break.
Yeah.
If you win it, you want to keep. You know what I mean? You want to get. You want to get to the break. You want to tighten it up a little bit. But that January, February going into All-Star weekend. That's the whack part of the season. That's the whack part, and now is the whack part of the season.
So you got a month after All-Star to get you good basketball.
Start the league on Christmas. Opening night Christmas.
Even though we're going to compete with NFL forever now?
We're going to do that anyway.
Okay, just checking. Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
Yo, random thought,
Start the league on Christmas, and now you can go through, maybe take it further a little at June later, a week or two in July.
Yeah. Random thought, though.
Okay. Take like 4th of July is a major holiday.
Game 7, 4th of July.
Game 7, 4th of July. Start. I'm saying it's about moments now, right? We want to get back moments. The game is about to change. The way that people tell the game, the way
random two thoughts.
Now you compete with Major League Baseball. Now you compete with the midsummer.
Competing with Major League Baseball.
Come on, man.